Hey everybody, this is Larry. This is February 19, 2023. I am trying to do a premium problem that I haven't done before, so let's get at it. Yeah, RNG. Okay, let's go. 1836, remove duplicates from an unsorted linked list. Alright, yeah, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, join me on Discord, let me know what you think about this farm. And for linked list farms, especially during a contest, I'm not gonna lie, I would try to cheat, convert it to an array or something like this. But obviously, on an interview, that would not be good. So I'm going to try to do my best to try to implement this in a clean way. Let's actually see. Given a head of a linked list, find all values that appear more than once on the list and delete the nodes that have any of those values. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't think this is too difficult per se. I think one thing that I'm trying to think is whether we need to do this in constant space, right? Because because we can do it in two paths very quickly, very easily. I'm trying to think whether it is possible by just having a lookup table or hash table or something like that, right? So I'm trying to think whether we can do it in constant space. I mean, we can do it in constant space, but then it'll be quadratic time. So that's the other trivial one, quote unquote. But obviously, maybe a little bit better. And you could also maybe say something about sorting or something like that, but just to make it n log n. But that's also linear space, so I feel like in any reasonable, I guess maybe you could divide and conquer, and then reconstruct it all in one space, given that these are linked lists. But that's still like very awkward, and I don't know that you can do that anyway, right? So yeah. I mean, I don't know. So I'm going to try to do this with this linear space, and then maybe we'll take a look to see if we can do better. I don't know if we can, but we'll see. So new head is equal to list node of -1 head. So basically, I always create a sentinel. Maybe I could call it sentinel. I always just call it new head because it is a new head for me. But yeah, and then now current is equal to new head, and then while current.next is not none, then current is equal to current.next, right? We have to parse current.next. So then here we want to do a counter, which is fine, right? So let's do a counter, and then we just do counter of current.next value. We increment by 1, right? And then now we could do it again, right? While current.next is not none, if counter of current.next.row is greater than or equal to 2, then we just skip it. So then now current.next is equal to current.next.next, right? Else we move on to the next one, and then that should be good. And then we just return new head.next. Yeah, okay. I sometimes I surprise myself just because I feel like if you've been on, hopefully I get it right, okay, because that'll be embarrassing if I say that and then get it wrong. Because I feel like I've been doing a lot lately where I'm like, oh, this should be right, and this should look okay, and then I click on run, and I'm like, nope, Larry, you are silly. But yeah, this is, like I said, this is going to be linear space due to the hash table, but using the two paths, it's still going to be linear time. Yeah, and linear space. I'm curious whether there's a constant space one. Yeah, I mean, okay. Doesn't seem like there's a constant space one, or at least, people aren't talking about it. So, yeah. It is pretty straightforward, I think. Is there a way to know before which nodes to the count the number? Okay, well, that's not really a hint. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Because even if you do some like recursive thing, like funky accounting based on it, it'll still be linear space, unless you're like really, I don't know. So, All right, that's all I have for this one. That's all I have for today. Wow, my hair's a little funky. I just noticed. Anyway, whatever. Hope you had a great weekend. Hope y'all have a good coming week. Stay good. Stay healthy to good mental health. I'll see y'all later and take care. Bye bye.